Hello and welcome to another Watcher of Realms video, and in this video I am going to be doing some extremely late 1+1 summons. If we go onto the 1+1 banner, you can see there's only an hour and 15 minutes left, and the reason I am doing this is because if you go into events, and I believe it is it Wizard's Hordes? I don't think it is. It is W Gold Gift, that's it. In the quest here, there are two quests. One's for doing summons, and I have done some 10 pulls over the course of this and some singles. And there is one for getting a legendary, and they both give you like 50 points each. And you can see I'm on quite a lot of points. I'm on 560. By the next event, I'll be able to do a Radiant Chests for me and some of my viewers, which will be really good. And I have got my brother who's got a Radiant Chest as well, so the next event should be really, really good. But in the meantime, I thought I'd just stack up on some of these. I've got quite a lot of summons. We'll actually just check out the characters I can get if I was to get someone new. If we go to the Watch Guards, we have got Eunomia here, but she is part of Ancients only, so that's it. In the North Throne, we have got Valkyra, amazingly. I wouldn't actually mind. I wouldn't mind just to get her, because I have not managed to get a Valkyra, which is kind of crazy. She was really, really good at one point. I don't think she's as important nowadays, but still. And then no one else in Nightmare. And we've got Morrigan in the Cursed Cult. We have Kriya. Again, I wouldn't mind getting some of these characters just so I don't get them in an Ascent in the future. And then in the Infernal, we have Anai, who again, I wouldn't mind. I have actually pulled for her when I went for her on a Anai plus, who's the healer's name? I can't remember the healer's name. The healer is, I can't remember, Elwyn. Just absolute mind blank. I went for a banner with both of those. I actually wanted Anai because I needed her for the trial. We have got Kai here, and that's it within the Star Piercers. Esotericists, I think I've got everybody. I did recently get Vaughn, so that's that all tied up. Chaos Dominion, again, nobody I can get. All of them are Ancients. We're back here with Valkyra, and that's it. That's it. We have, of course, got Ajax. So there aren't too many new characters I can get. In terms of Awakenings, I wouldn't mind like getting A5 on a couple of characters. I think I've got A4 Hex, A4 Arrogance, these sort of characters. If I get a Lord, that'd be great. I'm not actually sure how close I am to Pity. We're just going to roll the dice and see how long it takes. The last time I did a 1+1, I got it in the first 10 or second 10, I think. So I don't envisage getting that lucky this time around. We, of course, I think can get some points. There we go, Spiritual Altar, so I wouldn't mind that. Just to get some extra rewards. The more epics, the better, because the second we get that legendary, I am going to stop for sure. I am sitting on a lot of diamonds. There is a new character coming out next weekend. There is a Wukong banner as well. I think I'm going to skip the Wukong banner. I have got him A5 with Soul Stones, but I'd have to get multiple of him to really use a reset book. And I don't really want to go all in on him, you know, if I'm completely honest. If it was Kijiri, I might, because my Kijiri's A3, and I would be fine with getting him A5. Well, that's not a very nice 10, is it? But otherwise, most likely, I'd skip almost any reoccurring limited now, I think. I wouldn't care for anybody. I'm only looking really for the future limiteds. Maybe, I mean, Lust is kind of lost a bit of traction. I'm not really sure. I think most of the old limiteds, I've got most of them. I'd only pull for the ones I don't have, which I think is basically like Captain Reeve. And I can't remember her name, someone have to remind me. But the one that came out at Christmas, that only came out once and they never brought her out again. I might go for her again. Actually, they did bring her out in you could select, but I think most people would have picked up the Archan A1 at that point if they didn't have her already. Okay, so far, not getting much out of this. I maybe should have checked my Pity. We'll have a little look just to see how far off we are. Okay. We got a bit of points there. That's not too bad. Okay, we've done some summons already today. We've done 30, 60. We've done 80. Plus I did a single. But we'll say 80, 90, 100, 110. So I'd say like 120. So if we would go to all the way to Piety, we could do another 60, 70. We'd prefer not to. Would definitely prefer not to. At least we're getting some epics now. That's 2 triple epics back to back. That's nice. Gets decent amount of points. I think it's probably, I haven't looked, but it'll probably be about a 10k points requirement, I'm guessing. But they could have upped it just for the sake of it. This wasn't a big weekend. But it'd be cool to get some rewards. We'll check that afterwards, after I got the legendaries. Because I'll get 2 legendaries, which is going to be quite a lot of points, of course. I think they're 500 each, unless it's a Lord's. Okay, we're going to be about 30 away max. Max, I say. Doesn't mean it can't be this 10. Haha! I think that's early, but not by much. 10, maybe 20. Okay, we've gone quite far, so hopefully I can get something decent. And we get a Lord's epic. Abomination. I don't think he's A5, but it's not great. It's not great. If I get another one in the next 5 before my +1, it'll be the first ever 3-in-1 I get, so I'd get an achievement. 1+1 is the best chance to get that to happen. So it's another Lynx. I get 1,650 points, but it's 2 awakenings on characters that... I mean, I do use Abomination a fair amount, to be fair. I think he's actually very good. It's A5, so it is a usable awakening, thankfully. It's not like completely lost. Reduces the damage taken, time required to trigger Blood of Agony by 1, but that is A5 on him. I think obviously you get achievements the more A5s you have, and I think on Lynx it's going to be an A2 or an A3, because I think I've got Lynx a couple of times before, and Lynx is way down on my roster because I haven't... It's A3. Okay. Maybe A3 is good. Ice Borer can now also trigger Ice Boring Arrow to generate Ice Borer up to 1 time. Maybe it's better. I mean, maybe it's good. You never know. You never know. But probably won't touch her, at least for the time being. Let's see how we did on the event. 7.5k. There we go. Okay, I can't be mad. I can't be mad. Not the greatest characters, but we do finish the event. I get some diamonds back. Skill crystals is mainly what I'm looking at here. So that's nice. Did you guys see with the new update as well? If I go into the guild here and I go to donation. Oh no, it's not in here. It must have been on my brother's account. I saw it where you can actually donate psychic powers now. Oh, it's not in here. You can actually donate psychic powers. So these hundreds, or I've got 741. It was only 1. It was asking for me. Maybe make it up to 3. We can do that. We can do up to 3 psychic powers. I think we can do that. I can do that for the next like, I don't know, what is that, 8 months of up to 3. So yeah, it's a start, I guess. I can't complain too much about my characters. Not amazing. A bit of a late summon. I just thought I'd pull the trigger. I got those extra rewards. Let's just show those. That's what I was doing it for, pretty much. The extra 100 points here. Just get closer to the next Radiant chest. I'm pretty much only going to go for Radiant chests going forwards. And then just open other people's chests that I see in like Global and stuff like that. But that's it for this little video. Hopefully you got better luck than me in 1+1. Thank you very much for tuning in. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.